Okay, Ken Roczen, Nashville, third on the night, another podium. This kind of cements what's been a very solid second half of the season for you. You've been a consistent podium guy, if not race win contender, and this is a nice reward for all of the hard work you put in the first half of the season.
Yeah, it's great to be a race win contender. You know, that doesn't mean you're always going to win, but changing the stigma a little bit of me tapering off towards the end, but I'm actually excelling and getting better. So I'll really take it. I'm excited. I'm having fun with it. We got the bike in a much better spot, and we've all been putting in so much work, so just keep putting it on the podium. I know they're just third. You know, now that I've gotten a few thirds, I'm like, dang it. But you know, podium, I've said it the whole year, is really good. It's tough to get on the podium. There's so many good guys, and unfortunately we have had some crashes and whatnot, but that's also part of the game. You know, normally it's me in those boots where shit starts going sideways, and this time though, we've been keeping, knock on wood, we've been keeping rubber side down and continuously just doing good and kind of trying to keep my way up in the championship and see where, you know, I have a possible third in sight. Like, I'm working towards that and just want to stay on the bike and finish it out strong. I think that's the main goal.
It's true what you say about changing the stigma. You haven't always been here at round 15, and especially as healthy as you are now, or at least you look healthy. It must just be refreshing for you mentally to be in this position.
Absolutely, and sometimes it's hard to do because it's been going on for years and years, and I was in a loss for words at times. You know, I didn't really. It was just tough. But now I'm able to do this with my family, even though my little guy's being a little asshole right now. It's time that this is the last interview, I think. But no, I'm doing this with my family and the crew that's here and loves it. And I don't know. I think that's just a big part of it, and I'm genuinely having fun racing again.
Are you definitely like 100% healthy at the moment? There's been no scares, there's been no issues. Like, after so many mysterious illnesses that I guess even you struggle to get your head around,
yeah, it
must be confusing to just be fine now.
Yeah, and I think for every racer, certain weekends you feel better than others. That's just part of the game for anybody. But overall, yeah, I've been a lot more solid. I've been putting in some good work at home and consistently. So that's the biggest deal. And I think I just found something that works for me throughout the week. That I have a couple of hard days, and other than that, I just have a really good schedule going.
And two more quick things. I think when we spoke in Glendale, you mentioned the new shock. Has that stayed on your bike? Have you done much changes to that?
I did a change to the shock. What round was that?
Glendale.
Glendale. Similar, yeah, very similar shock. We did a little change going into free practice last weekend that I liked a lot. And we're also tweaking on the front a little bit, and yeah, we're just kind of making little changes, see what the bike likes, because going from condition, things can change a little bit, and I just also want to be, when it comes to clickers too, I want to be prepared and know what each clicker does, which I normally do, but it's sometimes good to just mess around with stuff, because if I'm being thrown in a situation, I want to make a precise change and not just wing it.
And last thing, coming into a season, you guys always want to keep your cards close to your chest. You don't want to talk expectations or really share what you expect through the season. Now that we're near the end, is this what you expected? Or were you maybe thinking that this would be harder than it's been, or easier even?
No, I knew what I've got myself into. The bike needed a lot of work, but hey, the team, they have pretty much done anything and everything that I asked for, and I think it shows. So it was tough, but talking about this is going to be it. I have a really good feeling, and it's going to be fine. But you got to also do it. Then you start racing, and other guys are fast. The track conditions changes. We were testing all the time. To actually pull it off, where we're like, hey, I'm content with my finishes. We have been getting better, and actually been working ourselves up instead of falling back. It's still tough to do. At least for me, it was, because it wasn't just like I was fighting or battling a new bike and a new team. With my body, I had to really dig myself out of a hole, and that wasn't easy.
One more quick thing that I've been meaning to clarify with you. Do you have a deal for 2024? Are you talking to the guys? What is your situation for next year?
Yeah, no, currently I just have, for right now, a one-year deal, and I honestly haven't been messing around with it too much, because I've been really focusing on getting the bike better, and it's also nice because, I don't know, I've just been riding pressure-free and trying to rebuild myself, and then we can start talking about next year, so.